Isaiah 54, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Tell yourself Deuteronomy 28, I am the head and not the tail. Tell yourself Psalm 18, the Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer. Tell yourself Psalm 20, some trust in chariots and some trust in horses, but we will remember the name of the Lord. Tell yourself Romans 8:37, we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. Tell yourself, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Tell yourself, Job 13, though he slay me, yet will I trust in him. Tell yourself, Psalm 27, the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid?
To the story.
All right.
So we're going to start with the 17th. So can you tell me what happened on the 17th?
What exactly would you like?
Well, all right. Who's your roommate?
My roommate is Rashad, Amos, Jaheem Bell, and Rico.
Rashad, Amos, and Bell.
Yeah.
What's Bell's first name?
Jaheem.
And who's the last one?
Rico Powers.
Was he even around during this time?
He was in his room. He was sleeping.
Oh, he slept through all this?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, was there a party on the 17th? Anywhere in that building?
Yes.
Where was the party?
I think it was on the 7th floor.
Do you know Mr. Hall?
Personally?
Before the night. Alright. So, was there a party on the 17th? Anywhere in that building?
Yes.
Where was the party?
I think it was on the 7th floor. That's what I'm saying. We were just told that he had been, somebody had seen him up on the 7th floor.
Okay, and that he was seen on the 7th floor.
Yes.
So tell me about the video. When did you know about the video? When did you find out about the video?
The video I found out about the night of the 17th.
Okay. Who told you about the video?
Kamara added me on Snapchat and the video, like, he posted it right after he added me on Snapchat.
Oh, so you two became is it friends? I don't know how Snapchat works.
He added me, so I mean, I never friended him. I just like.
So it's an automatic thing? Like you don't have to accept it?
Because if you have your settings on like open viewers, like anybody can see like what you post as long as you add them. So when he added me, I can see you. Okay. Right, I can see what he posted after that.
And so that's how you saw the video?
Yes, ma'am.
How did he know who you were?
I don't know.
And Hall called you out by name?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
When did you see him again?
The night of the fight.
Okay, so that's like the 23rd.
Yes.
Okay, tell me about that night.
All right, so that night, me, Jamie, and some of my friends, we were all on the 5th floor. We were hanging out, and I think somebody notified one of the people in the room, and told them that Kamara was there, like that he had been there. He had been on the 7th floor. He also come to the 5th floor, and he was looking for specifically like the 4 people we named in the video, which was me, Rashad, John, and Jamie.
Okay.
And Jamie.
Okay, so let's go back to that for a second. So someone tells somebody in the room that Hall is back.
Yes.
Did they say where he is?
No, that's what I'm saying. We were just told that he had been, somebody had seen him up on the 7th floor.
Okay, and that he was seen on the 7th floor.
Yes.
Did they come back?
Yes, man.
What happened when they come back?
Well, this is what happened. So, I was asleep in 502. I was asleep. And then Jamie had called my phone. I saw him call me, but it was 2 in the morning. So
you go to sleep after?
I was done with it. Like, after they ran and took off, I'm thinking like, all right, this is over. So I'm like, I go to my room, I go back to sleep. And then Jamie had called me, and I didn't answer because I was like, nah, it's 2 in the morning. And so like, I go back to sleep again. And then Jamie came in my room and was like, bro, I heard they was here. Like, come on. Like, he comes to get me and Rashad. So he was like, all right. So he comes to get us. Like, he's just telling us to get up. Like, there might be like on our floor or whatever. So we get up, we go look. And we're like, he's like, no, they're not out here, they're not out here. And then he was like, he gets a call from somebody, and they told him that they had been to his room already. And it was like, but
They're bad. I have bad allergies.
So
I'm with you. So you guys get the information that Hall is back and was seen on the 7th floor.
yes.
What do you do?
At that point, we would go look for him. So
Okay.
I think we went to the 7th floor, and we didn't find him. And it was really more so to address him to see if he was going in people's rooms, because that's what I found out on the 23rd is what happened on the 17th, which is where the conflict came from. But I didn't find that out until the 23rd. So
Before you're told.
people's rooms, like going into people's rooms, looking in their rooms, like walking around the 7th floor, doing that. And so like that's where they said the conflict was from. And then they were like, he was probably talking to me crazy because he thought I was with Jamie and them when I came up there. But I mean, I had no clue what was going on. So
Hall was confronted by going into people's rooms.
yes.
What happened the next?
So then we go to get him in the elevator. Like, I think it's about 5 or 6 of us, I'm pretty sure.
Can you tell me who you're with?
I just remember being with Jamie. It was me, Jamie, Rashad, Dominic, and who else? It might have been like one more person on the elevator, but the other people that got involved like live on the floor. They weren't even on the elevator. They just happened to be.
So you guys go looking for him. Do you find him?
Yes, we do.
Where do you find him at?
4th floor.
What's he doing?
He was at the door. He was like coming. He just happened to be coming either out or in or something like that. But we
Okay.
saw him like in the doorway.
The doorway to the stairwell, or is there? I don't know how that's set up. So you have to.
Okay. So like.
So is he in
door.
it?
There's a door to come into the 650 itself, and then we got the key to get to the next door, which is into the stairwell. So he was holding the stairwell door open because he doesn't have a key.
Ah.
So he's standing in the stairwell doorway, and I guess he didn't want to let it close because when we were coming down there, he never closed or moved out of the doorway or anything. So he was still standing there when we went down there.
Okay. So you guys find him in the stairwell, and what happens?
So we go down there. He was the first one to say anything. We're talking, and Jamie was like, so what's all this I hear about you going through people's rooms and this, that, and the third? And then he was like, man, shut up. Like, you're not talking about nothing, this, that, and the third. And so Jamie was like, bro, I told you not to come back. And then he was like, you see I'm here. And then he was like, so what? And then he just like squared up, like he like squared up to him. And then Jamie hit him, like as soon as he squared up to him. And then he's like this, like about to fight him. And as soon as he goes like this, like Jamie didn't even hesitate, like he just hit him. So when Jamie hit him, he like fell back into like the doorway, like into like the little 2 door in between the door to get in and the stairwell. Like the little door, like You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like.
Did he get hurt?
I mean, at that time he seemed fine because he was like, after he stumbled back, like he got back square and everything. He was. He was looking, and so then like we went in there, and I saw two of his friends, and then his friends was just like, "Nah, we don't got nothing to do with this. It's not a part of, we're not a part of this." So we was like, "All right." So they took off into the parking lot. So then Kamara ran. We kind of like all went out there too. We chased, like kind of chasing him off or whatever.
How many people was he with then?
He was with either 3 or 4 people.
Did you hit anybody?
Not at that time.
All right, so did they come back?
You know what I'm saying? But I guess it wasn't, so.
Did I ask you this? Did you know he was going to be a walk-on?
No, I didn't know. I didn't know him.
So you didn't even know he was going to be a walk-on?
None of us knew that.
Had you seen him at practices? Okay.
I never met him before. Never before 17.
Did you find out later on that he was going to be a walk-on?
From when his dad made the video on the news, I found out.
Oh, that's when you found out.
Oh, actually, no. Oh, no, I take that back. I found out at practice the following, like, Monday or Tuesday. They said he came out there and was, like, in the training room or something like that, but he didn't want to. For some reason, he didn't want to come out there. But, like, Coach Weezy and T-Rob came out there and asked us. They was like, so, I mean, can he come out? Like, y'all good with him coming out? We was all like, yeah, send him out here. Like, we didn't have a problem. Like, we told him that he come out there. Like, we wasn't even going to say nothing about it originally. We were always asking, like, why would he want to come? But he was, like, pretty much, like, what I got from the whole thing was that he didn't want to come out there. And then he was trying to make it sound like he couldn't come out there. Because he went back and told people, like everybody around, like, some girl who was also there that night. Oh, it's another girl I do know, actually, who was there that night. Her name is, like, Denali. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to say the name, but Denali.
Was she there the first night or the second night?
The player we were arguing with, one of them. So I send laughing emojis back, and then he texts me again. He says, tomorrow. So I say, tell him to, like, hit me, like, tell him to text me, like, himself, instead of texting through you. So he says, all right. So that ends. So now we get to the Saturday incident, that the report they filed. So I get there Saturday. I'm on the second floor in room 202, I think, with a basketball player. He went to school with me in Ridgeview. So I'm in there. Yeah, Javon Vince. Yeah, so I'm in there with him. We chilling. There's females in there. There's other basketball players in there. So we're in there chilling, and next thing you know, we hear, let's go back to room 708. So we go to room 708. We on the hallway, but nobody there. Knock on the door.
People wrapped up in whatever. It's simply to make people aware. So does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And when people are this passionate about it, it sounds different than it is. Okay. So you're good with all that. With you understand everything I explained to you, your rights and all that. Okay. And like Major Gary said, I just need to know what happened. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm all ears. And if there's something you want to tell me that, how can I put this? I ask a lot of questions. So there may be something that I say, hey, can you clarify that?
Yeah.
Just all I'm looking for is clarification here, okay? So I've got the background from your dad of what happened, but I'd like to hear it from your mouth.
Well,
you were there.
wrote down. He said.
I got some of the facts. He said you live at Union.
Yeah.
You're a preferred walk-on the team. You've got friends at 650.
Yeah.
And you were there visiting them, and that's kind of, and that was on August 17th, and that's kind of that. I don't want to. I'm just setting the setting here. You know, I don't want to throw out anything more because he may not have the whole story. You know, or he may have confused some of the facts. So from there, you're visiting friends at 6:50. That's all I know. If you tell me what happened.
All right, so August 17th, visiting people at 6:50. So we here, I think it's a party or something at room 708 at
Okay.
6:50. So as I'm walking with some of the basketball players, some of my friends. So as we walk in room 708, it's a door that's open. So two of the football players, they come around. They see their door open. They see us walking. So I get natural instinct. They ask if we open it. We turn around. We say, we don't know what y'all talking about. Like, y'all already been open. So that's when they get to threatening, like, oh, we should like beat y'all ass, like beat y'all up. So
Over an open door?
yeah. So,
Okay.
So we kids, we 18, we all 18, 19. So back and forth happens. We start arguing and stuff. And that's when I think another dude comes up and tells them, like, while we're arguing, he tells them, y'all arguing with this dude, y'all know he's a walk-on the team. So nothing else happens that night except I get some messages from another player on the team. He wasn't even involved in the argument. It's another player on the team. He asked me on Snapchat, and he asked me, he says, and in quotation, he said, are y'all gonna be there? Are y'all gonna come back tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
And when he says he's talking about the player we were arguing with, one of them. So I send laughing emojis back, and then he texts me again. He says, tomorrow. So I say, tell him to like hit me, like tell him to text me like himself instead of texting through you. So he says, all right. So that ends. So now we get to the Saturday incident, that the report they filed. So I get there Saturday. I'm on the second floor in room 202, I think, with a basketball player. He went to school with me at Ridgeview. So I'm in there.
I got his name.
Yeah, Javon Benson.
Benson, okay.
Yeah, so I'm in there with him. We chilling. There's females in there. There's other basketball players in there. So we're in there chilling, and next thing you know, we hear, let's go back to room 708. So we go to room 708. We on the hallway, but nobody there. Knock on the door, nobody answers. So we go back to his room. That's when about 5 more minutes go by. My friend gets a call from this girl. I feel like the girl that he got the call from, I feel like she set me up. So he gets a call from the girl. The girl says, come open the door for her. So he tells Javon, like, because Javon has the key. He lives at 650. He got the key to open it. So he tells Javon, like, hey, go open the door for the girl. So Javon, like, man, when y'all go do it? So I'm like, I'm a dude. So I'm like, shoot, it's a girl down there. I'm finna go. So I go down there to open the door. I open the door for her. I turn around. I see about 10, 15 players. Some of them come down with hoods on. And they come running down the stairs at the exact time I come open the door for her. And so they ask me, like, they basically say, like, what's all that shit you was talking, like, from the last instant we had, the first time we argued, they say, what's all that shit? So I'm looking at one of the players, like, to my right. As I'm looking at him, another player, he sucker punched me. So that's when we go outside after I get sucker punched. So about 8 of them come running outside, and they all start hitting on me. So I'm getting jumped. I can't do nothing to all 8 of them. So I got to take me at least one out the back.
Yeah.
So I'm scuffling with him on the ground. And that's when one of my friends come, and they break it up.
Thank you.